last time we played, you guys had just finished, just kind of left off, overlooking a big cavern of open lava with a metal catwalk leading across the opening with these serpentine-like creatures that were swimming in the lava. And while some of you were kind of looking at that and trying to figure out what those creatures were, Ashbark, I believe, investigated the pit, the small hole that was in the north side of the convex room where there was all this poisonous gas floating around. And between him and Grage, they went down there and discovered that there were 4 prisoners there in a ring of fire. And you guys eventually all came down there, or it wasn't all of you, but the Kelnozz came down there with the help of Ashbark and Grage and dispelled the firewall, and you guys brought the 4 prisoners up into the poisonous room. However, when you did so, out of all these hundreds of skulls that were adorned on the walls, 4 of them kind of lit up in arcane fire and started floating around the room, trying to prevent you guys from the prisoners from leaving. So you guys battled the flame skulls, managing to smash them to pieces. In the meantime, 3 of the different prisoners kind of choked on the poisonous gas and succumbed to that. And there was one who was a big kind of hulking guy with barnacles on his skin. He tried to make an escape, but was stopped, held by Ashbark's magic. And in discussion with him, you guys figured out that he was part of the water cult. And through a mix of intimidation and persuasion, found out that the water cult is being run by a man called Boyle Stormcaller in the waters of the Gniddup, which is a big kind of body of water up in the north, kind of in the center of Alberog, where Torin is, which is the kind of capital city of the Council Lands. So you guys have
drives a dune buggy.
A dune buggy?
He drives a dune buggy.
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So after that, you guys were pretty beat up from the poison and from the fire skulls attacks, and you decided to retreat back up to the fire temple, where you could rest in Eikooc magnificent mansion. So, spending the better part of half a day and resting there, you guys came back down to the fire node to see that there had been reinforcements sent to the bottom of the pit where the stone disc brings you guys, and you guys dispatched the guards there pretty much as you did the first time around, and have just made it back to, oh my gosh, you guys have just made it back to the kind of upper shelf where the fire giants had originally been lounging on your first foray down here. So now that Eric has perfect timing, unless I've forgotten anything, we can pick it up from there.
Right, back to the mansion.
Let's do it again.
What we're doing, right? Just whittling these guys down.
I think they have an infinite respawn supply.
But we did a long rest, right?
Yep, we just finished the long rest.
Right, before the fight.
Yeah, before the fight. Then we had a fight, so...
We fought 3 guys, we have to go long rest again.
Oh, dear lord.
Let's go for it!
We could really get some XP gains by continuously respawning this dungeon.
Farming. Yeah.
Yeah, it might get onto us.
Well,
Onward.
fortunately, we have to head
Onward.
back into that sweltering heat.
Yeah, everything is in
Oh,
fog of war
One
again.
thing I'll just remind you guys that after you guys had the battle in the room with all the skulls and the poisonous gas, you guys had discovered that there was a switch that vented out the gas for a while. But you noticed that eventually the gas had reaccumulated again.
Wasn't Grage basically immune to
He's
the
immune.
gas? So he might be able to jump in there and press the switch. Do you remember which skull it was behind?
Yes, it's a little halfling skull.
Hey.
Let me go flip the switch. Where are we?
Do we want to crawl back down there, or do we want to check this corner here?
Oh yeah, there might be another way that doesn't involve this horrible place.
This one.
This fiery acid death trap that we keep
Yeah.
going into.
Okay, so you guys can see this causeway goes over, kind of like forms a bridge over this lava and opens into a large lava room here.
Ooh, what is this? What is this thing? Oh god, what is this thing?
What?
I was just
What's-
curious, is this like a wooden platform or something?
This is a gong.
Oh well.
I feel
think
like
I know
we
what
shouldn't
happens.
go this way.
Yeah,
I
there's
feel
no.
like, how can we resist not striking the gong?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
fine.
Kelnozz could possibly resist pressing it.
I don't see any way through. It's just a dead end.
Or is it Tharhun?
Yeah, you do
Look at
notice
this
that
gong.
It hugs the east wall, narrowing as it travels north until it finally just peters out.
It just ends there. There's not, like, from what we can see, there's not like a tunnel or something that
Make a perception check.
maybe I should get a little closer in there too. Perception.
You can't see any caverns or holes there. The rock looks rough enough that you could theoretically climb along it, but with dire consequences if you fell.
Could I take a closer look at the gong itself, looking for like symbols or writing, anything of interest?
Symbology.
Symbology,
There is a symbol
iconography?
of the fire cult on it. Otherwise, it looks like it is kind of like scorched from all the heat and the bubbling lava, but otherwise mundane.
What is Bob? What is this surface?
This is all bubbling and hissing lava.
Lava. Oh my God, that is lava. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just in case, so we don't simply die, I will cast Water Walk on everybody as a ritual while they are debating the gong. I'm chanting and Water Walk to everyone.
Okay.
Nice.
So they don't fall into lava. So they can just be hot. Oof, oof, oof. Ah.
So what do you guys do here?
Well, I'd like to ring the gong, but
But
I'd be curious to see what other people think.
aren't gongs usually alarm systems? Which would not be what we would want to.
Yeah.
Not.
Necessarily. They're certainly sending a message, but maybe to open a door or send a passage or summon a chariot.
Musical notes are often used in dwarven cultures for opening doors.
How does one ring this gong if it's kind of like 10 feet out in the lava?
usually a dwarf would swing a small creature like a halfling, or usually a halfling, and smack it into it.
With his metal helmet on.
Well, no. Well,
No, you don't need
what
help.
say on the damage if we have if we're walking on lava as opposed to being submerged? Does it make a difference?
I'm gonna give you resistance to fire, basically.
Ooh,
Oh, you know what? I could fly Bims into it.
Oh yeah.
Just like,
If only we
smashes
had
it.
someone with arrows.
Yeah, why don't
Oh
we just
yeah.
fire an arrow?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
We're debating how we walk on lava.
Don't tell Bims I said that.
Summoning other creatures, walking on lava.
Does suicide crash into the thing? Throwing halflings.
All
Alright,
viable
Bryn,
options.
why don't you toss an arrow at it?
I don't have a
reasonable.
bow. Yeah. Gong it.
Sure. Roll an attack.
Now the gong hasn't gone first, so I would get advantage on this attack, right?
Oh, if it were a creature.
Ooh, touche. Ooh. Just
Oh my
wasted that
God.
one. Wasted that one.
God,
You hit it
blows.
square in the center of the gong, and it makes a very full and resounding sound.
Roll damage.
And for a moment, nothing happens.
Okay, well, fair enough. Let's walk away then.
And then, this is on.
Quickly turn around before anything happens.
Next one is on Kelnozz.
Oh.
Those
Oh. Yes.
All right, these
Oh, this is one of the ropers.
like a tendril of fire just extends out from the center. And now that this creature is moving, you can see that what looked like just a chunk of rock in amongst the lava is actually strange rock-like magma creature with a large burning eye in the center, and it has grappled you two. So let's roll initiative.
Oh god.
This wasn't a great idea.
Yeah. This
I don't
is
know
a
what you're talking
perfect idea.
I'm filled with regret.
Oh, after we finished the last long rest, did Grage, did you give us again those temporary 14 hit points?
We spent
we already
those
used
long
them.
ago.
Oh,
I think they were used on the latest battle, I think.
Yeah, we're not fresh. We had to fight one battle
Yeah, pretty
after
sure
the
it's used.
long rest.
Oh, we did initiative.
All right, has everyone rolled?
One sec. Yep.
Okay. So Tharhun and Kelnozz have these long tendrils of fire around them now. I forgot to mention that you take 4 fire damage from them landing on you. And
Ooh.
you two are now restrained.
my
moved
token
past
is not in the order, but yeah.
Sorry?
I my token, I didn't select the character.
Oh.
My token is not in the list.
No problem. There.
Ah, yeah, I rolled an 8. Good old 8.
Okay, so Bryn, go ahead. Ryan?
Sorry, I was just reading a spell that I've never used.
Use it.
Use it now.
Seems so
Fire arrows.
high cost. So who's restrained? Tharhun and Kelnozz?
Mhm.
Yeah, we're all grappled.
And out of curiosity, would the tendril attack that it just did,
Count as an action? Yes.
yeah, so it counts as
Yeah,
have
it
taken
essentially
a
got a
turn.
surprise round on you guys, so.
Okay. How is Tharhun gonna fight this thing if it's way over there, though?
I'm gonna cast Fly on him.
Ah, okay. Okay.
What we should do is hyper buff Tharhun. Hit him with haste.
Yeah, let's
give
hit him
him
with.
bless.
Let's give him all
fly.
the. He goes before the thing too. Yeah. Okay. Here you go. Freedom of movement. You are no longer restrained.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
The movement.
Target can
pricey.
spend.
I don't think this
Spore.
is gonna work, Ryan, because it's not a spell.
What?
It's like a tentacle, like it's a tendril. It's a creature's body. So he's
The
holding-
Does
target.
it-
The target can also spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints,
Oh, okay.
such as manacles
Okay.
or a creature that has it grappled.
I didn't get that far.
Pow pow pow!
Got him.
Okay.
I actually read the spell that time instead of casting it and being like, It's pricey though.
text.
It's my only level 4 spell slot.
It's a good one though. It's
Yeah.
situational.
Situational. The situation arose, so as a that counts as a spell, so I can't do Hunter's Mark. I think that's it for me. I'll actually take a step back here so that if someone else has some sort of firing mechanism, there's a space on this rock bridge for them to get in there.
Okay. Grage is up.
Okay. I would like to. If I do like perception, what does that do to my turn? I want to look at sort of like the environment to see if there's any, I don't know, large boulders directly above it, or some sort of environmental aspect I might be able to exploit. Like, so if I did perception, would that
no, that wouldn't be a
an
full action. No.
I could still fire.
To
a
be
bow.
honest, it sounds like a good idea. So I'd say yes, there are stalactites above it.
And is this roper is in the lava, on top of the lava,
It's basically
above the
in
lava?
the lava. Kind of peeking out of it now that it knows you guys are there. The
Okay.
sacrificial gong being rung.
It's almost like a giant squid in the lava or something.
It's
like
like
that.
a living rock. Like if a stalagmite were to be made out of lava and then open up an eye, start shooting out tendrils, that's basically what it looks like.
Okay. That's terrifying. Just for the record.
Let the records show.
So perception 12. Is there any sort of stuff above it that we might be able to knock loose, or anything
There
in
are
the environment
stalactites
that
above
stands
it.
out?
There are stalactites above it.
Okay, and nothing else stands out. I would like to aim my longbow of justice at the stalagmite that is, directly above it.
It's going to be a tough way to break it, though, with just an arrow.
It's true.
He's very strong.
Pretty good with the bow. I mean,
Have you
Well, I was thinking
seen him draw that
if someone
bow?
were to cast fly on you and you go up there and punch it, then we're talking. But with an
okay.
arrow,
Well, all right. I'll aim at the eyeball that's sticking out.
Okay.
All right, and it has attacked. That counts as an attack. What it did.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, bam.
That's a hit.
And let's do a bam again. 16.
16 does not hit. The arrow just flies into the lava.
Okay. And Grage will. How far down this can I go here? I'm gonna just separate from the other people a little bit and move over.
Okay.
A little further away, maybe the tentacles won't reach me. That's it for me.
Get out of the kill zone.
I don't know what other spells this thing has, so, or if it has, so space it out.
Okay. Kelnozz, you're up. You are still
Alright.
restrained until you do this 5 feet of movement.
That's okay. I'm actually gonna cast I'm gonna cast Fly, but I'm just reading the text here. If I cast it at a higher level, I can actually target one additional creature for each slot above level 3. So who else needs to get up close to fight this guy? Probably Ashbark?
Grage.
Grage?
Grage can get in there and tear that eye out.
I will also try and.
Ashbark, are you gonna do
target
ranged attacks?
Stalagmite up top.
No, I mean I will cast spells, and if I need to get in, we can be immune to lava.
So I'm gonna cast Fly as a level 4, and I will grant it to Tharhun and Grage.
You have to
And
go-
with the
you
bonus
have to
action.
touch- You have to touch in order to make it work.
Oh. Well, I touched Tharhun because he's right next to me. And how do I ungrapple myself?
You just spend 5 feet of movement due to that spell.
Okay. Oh, I thought he only cast. Does freedom of
I
movement
think I
work
can
for
only do
multiple
it on
people?
one
Oh,
person.
what's it on Tharhun?
Yeah, it's just a
Oh, I'm
willing
sorry,
creature.
okay.
A willing creature.
Okay, so you're
We'll-
restrained.
You
then.
know what? The whole party is immune to restrain. We'll play it that way.
Yeah.
Oh
sure.
no, sorry, sorry.
Next time. Okay, so.
Okay. Well, then maybe I'll just cast it as a level 3 then.
Well, if you give it to me, I can run up to him and cast this spell.
Oh, you know what I can do? I've never done this before. I'm an idiot.
Oh my god, these walls of text people are.
Yeah, forget. You don't have to read the whole thing, but I can use BIMs as a vessel for touch spells.
Ah,
Where
Oh,
is
that's
this
pretty
thing?
cool.
That is.
I'm pretty
interesting,
sure-
actually.
Where is this?
Yeah, that's a
Sure.
thing.
It's a thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah, if you cast a spell while you already have a familiar, you instead cause it to adopt. No, that's a different thing. Yeah, finally, when you cast a spell with a range of touch, your familiar can deliver the spell as if it had cast the spell. So I'll
Here we
use
go.
BIMs to touch Grage as well.
Just double check that it has speed to do that.
He's 100. Let me check.
See you. You didn't store that one up like a super soaker, the classic.
Fly is 60 feet, so it's good.
Okay, nice. And then as a bonus action, I will hit Tharhun with Bardic Inspiration for Mega Tharhun buff zone.
So who is Fly here now? Sorry?
So, yeah, I touched Tharhun and BIMs flew to Grage. So both Tharhun and Grage have Fly. And now Tharhun has Bardic Inspiration. And then for my movement, I can't do anything, right? It costs an action to ungrapple myself.
You are restrained, so I'll put the effects there.
Okay.
Da-da-da.
Restrain.
So yeah, you could take an action here to try and escape out of the tendrils. It will be at a disadvantage though.
Okay, well, I have no actions left, so maybe on my next turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, so take 4 fire damage at the end of your turn.
No.
And roll a concentration check.
We're taking 4 damage?
Anytime you take damage.
Oh, I thought it was a certain percentage of your max health. Oh my god.
oh
God.
no!
This is all falling apart.
I'm so sorry, Kevin.
Ah, damn you, Bob.
Do we have some way to interrupt? Or
You could, if you have an
boost them
inspiration
up?
point, you could use it
The reroll.
posthumously to use it.
Can
So,
you?
yeah,
s-
give
Can
me
someone else
inspiration.
give him an inspiration point?
Yep.
Well, I have an inspiration saved up that I haven't used.
But I don't think it. Well, I'll give you an inspiration for giving people fly over
Do
lava.
I get a +2 from
Good thing.
Tharhun? For
Oh, yeah.
Constitution?
Oh,
That's true.
Yeah,
Plus
it is
2.
a saving throw, so you did. Yeah, and 10's all you
Oh
need.
wow.
There you
Oh.
go. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Very good.
High
I
five.
remember that stuff.
Teamwork.
Okay. So there you go. The
Gotta
fly
keep
stays.
talking until we can jangle it.
Yeah.
Until we remember.
Just talk it through.
Solve the DM and figure out a way to get over it.
Not final answer until
Well, I
we
should
finish the
remember
full
too.
discussion.
All right, Eikooc, you're up.
Amazing.
Okay. I am going to cast Arcane Hand. So I get this big ass hand, and I'm gonna cast it over by the squid, and then it will. I believe it can make a
Yep. Bonus action
attack on its turn. Yeah, so it's gonna make a clenched fist attack. So I need to make a. I think effectively it's just this is a melee spell attack. So I think I might just click one of my melee spells, like my touch attack, right? Like if I click Shocking Grass, same thing, right?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Oh,
All right, well it missed.
The arcane hand, yeah, just misses.
All right.
All right, Tharhun, you are currently still wrapped in this fiery tendril.
Bit
But
of
you
a
have-
shock
You
grasp.
feel a magical aid making you extra slippery.
Even more slippery than usual. I spent 5 feet of movement to break free. And then hopefully I have enough to get over there. I have 60?
Yes,
Okay.
you definitely have.
Yeah, okay. So fly over here and strike at this monstrosity. As soon as I locate it. Ha! Ooh, wait. I'm gonna boost with my bardic inspiration. Is it a D10 now?
Yes.
You better believe it.
There we go.
Oh, so 22. Definitely hits.
Unleash the power.
All right, 27. Was that one of those minus 10 things? Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right. Well, the creature makes strange grinding noises as your sword slices into it.
Doesn't like that.
I'm gonna use inspiration for advantage on this next one. And give it all destructive power.
21
21?
hits.
Ooh,
Oh my
two
God, this-
sixes on the damage and 7 on the D8.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, your two strikes basically leave huge cracks between where the rock body is and its magma-like blood is now kind of seeping around it. It looks extremely hurt, basically, and you can see its eyes starting to panic.
Right, boys. Finish him off.
Ashbark, your turn.
I shall. After me, it's his turn. Well, yeah, why not? I will take out the big guns, I guess. The only guns I have. And what is the range on this thing? 30 feet. Do I have. If I step on the edge, on the very edge of this thing before I get into lava,
Yes.
is this thing 30 feet away
30
from me?
feet, yeah. It's
Do I
just
have
an edge
range?
there.
But. And then I shall do. Light. This is 17 Constitution save. Oh!
Oh, it might not matter if it takes half damage.
Ah!
Go ahead and roll.
Ah! I think it rolled up there. It rolled 3 ones! Damn it! Yeah, like below DC 17
Oh,
Constitution save, it's
25,
25.
yeah.
It's such a bad roll. But yeah. Ah, it saved! Damn it! Fine.
Alright, so it takes half damage.
With
Ready?
my blight.
Minus 25, 12. So you can still see the creature starts to like shiver and kind of withdraw as your magic courses through it, and it looks like it's extremely weak at this point.
Okay, well, that's it for me.
All right, its turn.
May the god help us.
Okay, so it's going to start with its tendril attacks. It's already got Kelnozz in one of its tendrils, so he's going to go for everyone else that he can see. Tharhun, Ashbark, and Grage. So starting with Grage. Miss. Then going
Hard miss.
to Tharhun. Hard miss. And now Ashbark. God damn it.
Yes. It's bleeding. It's like hurt. Like it can't focus.
Okay, and now it uses its real action and pulls each creature grappled to it 25 feet straight towards it. And so you see Kelnozz dragged 5, 10,
Oh, God.
15, 25 feet into the lava.
Oh god.
So I'm going to roll your lava damage, and because you are water walking, you're going to take half of this.
I'll be fine.
And now I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, is this the damage? 27?
Yeah, you take half of that.
So
13.
So
What?
49. Okay, now Constitution saving.
Get advantage on it somehow.
Bastard.
You pass.
Yes.
Okay, so you
Needed
basically
that.
just land on the lava, and although there's intense fire and heat scorching your back, you're not sinking into it, and so you're spared some of the devastating damage from the lava. Alright, and last, it is going to just try and lunge up with its beak and try to snap at Tharhun here. Oof. I assume that hits. So you take 22 fire damage. Its last desperate. Go ahead, Rod.
I don't think it's there.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Tharhun
Oh, yeah.
went
We
missing.
now we have a video feed for this.
Alright, Tharhun, I'm sorry to tell you that this creature in its desperate death throw, last attempt at living, lunged up out of the lava and bit you with its fiery beak. And unless you have any way
Ow.
to jangle that 24, you are going to
No.
take 22 fire damage.
Ooh. Ouch.
Okay, Bryn, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna move onto the catwalk here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's probably enough. And I will. I guess I'm gonna do the classic arrow launch. Do I have anything that could save Kelnozz?
This creature looks so badly injured that you might be able to save him just by a normal arrow.
Well,
Yeah, we almost killed it.
accept your suggestion
Use your
and
level 3
fire a
spell
normal arrow. Use my level 3 spell slot to fire lightning arrow through everyone in a straight line. No,
Done.
I'm just gonna fire a normal arrow at Eikooc.
Roll damage.
I counterspell.
Close. Alright, 28 is a hit, so I'm sure you murder this thing. Yes.
8. Oh,
Alright,
8 was
so-
enough to kill it?
Yeah, your
Look at
arrow
that.
hits it
That's
in
how
the
it's done. That's how it's
your
done,
arrow
boys.
hits it in the eye, and its tendrils go limp, around Kelnozz as this rock-like creature just sinks into the lava.
Perhaps
I
Tharhun
use.
can scoop up Kelnozz on his flight back to
Pick me up.
civilization.
I'm
How long
burning.
does fly last?
I was
You
gonna
can-
say I use my giant hand to pick up whoever needs help.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
You can simply walk back.
But then I'll just keep burning.
Yeah, true.
Our turns are over though, right?
Yeah, basically.
I'll be back. Keep going without me.
Don't pick me up.
So you're gonna do the hand thing, Kev?
Run upstairs and throw down.
Sounds like Tharhun is also gonna do it, so I don't know. Maybe together we
Tharhun
will.
can fly though.
You can each grab one arm.
Yeah, split the hand.
In opposite
Yeah.
directions and stretch.
Oh, I see. Okay, so between the two of you guys grab Kelnozz and are able to lift him to wherever you please.
We put him deeper into the lava.
What?
Roll damage.
Push him into the gong and spawn a new creature.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. What happens if we gong again? You know,
You're
it
gonna
never
have to
occurred
find
to me
out.
to do it. Yeah, I think we should do it. I don't think there's a rule. Nobody, like, why would anyone do that? So I don't think it's a mystery. I think we should gong it again.
Do
I
you?
think we've wasted too much time in this place. What was the point of this? It was a dead end.
We thought it might summon some sort of chariot.
Curiosity and to dispatch the evil in this place.
Well,
We couldn't let this tendril monster survive down here.
He wasn't a follower of Moraganor.
We've dispensed swift justice to this rock fiend.
We couldn't
And
bear
whatever
him to
rock
live.
god he serves.
The gods of
You're
rock.
right, Bryn. Thank you for
Oh.
reminding me of our most important duty. Bringing things to justice.
Non-believers.
I didn't ask him what his god was, but something tells me he probably hadn't even heard of Moraganor.
Blasphemy.
I say we gong again.
Well, if there's any more unbelievers around here, I welcome them to challenge us.
It looked like the lava lake opens up over here in the distance.
Yeah, it does, kind of.
You can see that there is like a small lava fall there, and kind of hard to see above the lava fall, but it looks like there's an adjoining cavern there. But the actual opening is like only about a few inches above where the lava is, so there's not enough room to actually go through and see.
And Bims.
So you cannot squeeze
Yeah,
through.
we could send Bims.
Bims likely could, yes.
Okay.
Let's send Bims out. Take a peek.
Yeah, I agree.
Wouldn't it make sense that this was this room that Bims is checking out has the big drawbridge or metal bridge that we saw previously?
I remember nothing.
That is indeed
Alright.
what he sees as he squeezes through and into this chamber.
1,
You
2,
can see
3.
again the serpentine, strange bodies swimming in the lava.
So this is his maximum
in,
range. If he stands on, or if he flies above this platform, can he see either to the northwest or to the east here?
He sees like basically a continuing flow of lava coming down, a sloping kind of channel here, and successive lava waterfalls kind of leading to this chamber. The source of the
Did
lava
you
is
say
definitely
that-
coming from the north.
Did you say that he could see more tendrils in the lava?
No, as he can see like serpentine bodies.
Oh, like the guys we sent to their doom previously. Remember?
Yeah, you guys didn't get a
Said
solid
we-
look at these things before you guys had then moved over to the poisonous prison.
When you say
What's
serpentine bodies, it's like lava snakes or something.
What happened to the salamanders?
Well, they were eaten by any of these things that we've come up against.
Yeah.
You guys haven't seen you haven't really determined what happened to Sylvester and those salamanders. Okay, so what do you guys do from here?
I think we should make our way back through the hidden troll couch, through the poison gate, and
Back to the
across
mansion.
that bridge.
Perhaps Grage could deactivate the poison again. Like we
Yeah,
were
flick
talking
that
about.
anti-kill us switch.
Okay, so since Eric isn't here, I'll just say that Grage goes ahead and runs into the room, finds the switch easily, and pulls it. And after a few seconds, the poisonous gas dissipates. So just a reminder, there's 3 bodies on the ground here. The 2 nobles and the one who was dressed as a druid that were left here after they succumbed to the gas.
Did we
Did we
search?
loot them?
Yeah.
No, you guys did not.
Let's search them.
Alright. So, most of their stuff was taken, but when you search the druid, you do find that she's concealed a tiny leather packet on her, and inside are 9 yellow seeds.
Do we know what kind of seeds they are?
Do I know what kind of seeds they are? Druid.
Anyone can do a nature check.
Sure. Ooh, Ashbark's got it.
So Ashbark, you have seen, they remind you of something that you saw when you were in your druidic circle there, and although you're not exactly sure of what the actual plant is here, they look very much like enchanted seeds that you'd seen your other druidic circle members using in the times.
For which purpose are they usually used for, like, in general?
It could be a multitude of things. So you guys you'd have to look more specifically. Like you'd have to use detect magic or trigger the item somehow.
Well, I graciously approach Eikooc with the yellow seeds in my hands. Ask, could you see what these are? Maybe. In your spare time. They seem to be enchanted.
I could try to identify them for you.
Well, yeah.
Do we want to do it now or later?
Well, yeah, actually, let's do it later. There could be some. I don't know if we need them. We don't need them.
All
We
right,
can-
I'll give them back to you to hold on to. Remind me later. We can look
I
into these.
will not shoot them.
seeds.
So as you guys enter into this room with the skulls and looking at the bodies, this is where, again, the heat takes on a more oppressive element here. So I need everyone to do Constitution saving throw.
This room.
2 for being close
Plus
to
2.
Tharhun.
Yes.
Sorry, dudes. I have to run to the washroom. I will be right back.
Okay, so you guys are all fine. You managed to withstand the heat without it taxing too much on your health or your energy.
Ooh, what is the plan? To dive back into the hole or try to hop across the
I'm just
bridge?
gonna get some water really quick while you guys plan. Be right back.
Well, I think now is the time to proceed across the bridge. But there seems to be some fiend swimming below. Maybe we could sneak past once people who know how to sneak us come back.
Yes, but
Yeah.
sneaking on this fence, like grated bridge, maybe challenge.
But we might be able to move like shadows.
Yes.
Oh,
Pass without trace, you might say.
of course, we know magic. We're demigods by this point. If we're... we can all be missed and just like zoom down the waterfall to the bottom.
Will we evaporate?
Yeah, well, we are already evaporated. We are missed.
Oh,
It's true. We could
Got
use that
him.
as a skip,
that's a pretty devastating
Button.
point.
but I don't know. We have an exciting traversal ahead of us here. You want to?
Oh yes, yes, but we should pass without trace. Right, right. But look, why are we actually sneaking by? These things are in the lava down below and they seem serpentine, so they can't get us. They are just some like fish.
What if it's more of those like lava monsters, and they grab us?
Or worse,
Worse.
Or better.
lava sharks that can jump from the lava.
Lava sharks with legs.
Oh
Don't
my
want to
god.
mess with the lava sharks, which I assume exist.
Did you now?
I think
You find
I think
yourself
passing
surrounded
without
by rock
trace.
sharks.
Oh god.
You walk
Well, at
on
least
two
there's no
legs.
rock sharks.
What do you guys think?
Behind the lava sharks are rock sharks.
Damn it.
I think to be safe, we should pass without trace, but
Yeah,
it
I
will
think
be
so.
burning a spell slot
Oh,
for whoever has. I don't even have it. I'm volunteering someone else to cast it.
It is a
Oh,
level
see.
3 spell slot. I don't have it memorized because Bryn usually takes it.
yeah. He usually throws that around like
Yeah, it's a level
nobody's
3
business.
spell.
That's like close to my maximum spell
Oh.
slot level. Only a
Oh.
level 3.
Probably is for Ryan too, though. Because rangers are half casters, just like paladins.
There you go.
What is your level max? I'm level 7. I assume the wizard as well is level 7 by now.
Spell levels.
Yeah, spell level, yeah. What would the ranger be?
Probably 3.
Oh,
Or maybe
okay.
4, I don't know. Whatever.
I have 4, so probably 4 at this
probably
point.
4.
If I would reverse gravity, all this lava would go to the ceiling, right?
Do you have a spell that does that?
I'd have to read the spell, but
I don't have it
sounds
memorized
like a good
because
idea.
Okay,
it's-
here, I have a plan. While we're waiting for Ryan. I'm gonna cast... Where is it? Minor illusion? How far does that go? I could do major image. I can make a fake version of us walk across the bridge, and we could see if it gets hit with like fire tendrils.
That's a good
What do you think?
idea.
Pretty creative.
Okay, so I make an image of myself, only even more handsome and like really shredded, just
The
like
spell fails.
Is it possible to be even more
The
handsome?
spell
The,
fails. Can't do
the
that.
monsters don't believe it for a second.
Even magic has a limit. Okay, well, okay, so you cast a spell and you have a conjured picture of the party walking across here.
yeah, and I have a range of 120 feet, so I could like have it.
So
60,
as
70,
the
80, 90. Yeah, I can
as
make
the
it walk
illusion-
all the way across.
as the illusion crosses the metal catwalk, you do see these heads, fiery heads, poke up out of the lava, their eyes fixed on the illusion, and these 4 salamanders kind of just lift up and throw spears, and they just pass through the illusions. And you can hear them kind of like making this hissing noise to each other. They look a little bit confused, and then your spell gets to the other side, and they kind of swim. They kind of swim around, like kind of investigating, kind of looking.
Hit them while they're not looking. Bonus or surprise round.
No, wait. Can we wait a minute? Actually,
Sure.
to cast a 1-minute casting spell. Because why not? I'm going to conjure an elemental. But what should I do? A fire, air one, an air element. I'm going to conjure an air element, and I'm going to concentrate on it. And it takes me 1 minute. And I have it for 1 hour. And it's my pet now. Boom.
It's the quickest poop ever.
Okay. Now it's a little bit risky because I have to concentrate on it.
Okay, you should have control of that. Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. I'll delete this tiny token. And let me pull out the sheet. Nice. As 90 hits. Okay. So we have something to take damage and attack these things. Fly around and do stuff. If the plan is to attack. Or did we say we want to sneak by? We can use the
Sneak by.
elemental as a distraction and sneak by.
Sure, yeah. I mean,
What are we
Yeah.
sneaking by? Sorry, I was pooping.
yeah, no worries. Basically, I created a mirror image of the party and walked it across the bridge here, but then all these like little lava monsters threw spears at it.
Ah,
So we were thinking maybe you could hit us up with a little path without trace so we could sneak across. Or Ashbark's air elemental could tank for us, but we'd probably get stuck in combat. I guess we could just run through.
So we can pass without trace would be better, and the elemental can also try to sneak by, like the wind.
we could certainly
don't
pass
know.
without a trace. They won't even know we're there.
You guys tell me.
Pass without trace. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I have spell slots to burn.
Let's do it.
I don't think I've ever used all of my spell slots. You have-
Use them now.
Okay, well everyone roll stealth checks, and we'll add 10 to the result.
I'm gonna roll for the elemental.
Stealthy elemental.
70.
That's not bad.
Okay, so as you guys creep across the catwalk, it sways a little bit, but you guys are moving so carefully, so silently. it's not a cause for concern. When you get to the halfway mark, you notice that there is like a little, it's like a tunnel has been carved through the a stone pillar in the middle. Eikooc, you notice with your high perception, passive perception, that there is like this large rock kind of off to the side in this path, and you look underneath it and find a small brass box, and inside are 2 potions of greater healing and a potion of gaseous form. And you guys continue along the catwalk without detection.
Nice. What was a potion of gaseous form?
Yeah. And 2 potions
Yeah.
of healing.
I recorded them.
Okay, so here, through the air elemental here, you can see basalt pillars rise from the glassy floor of this circular cave to support a smooth dome ceiling. Niches carved into the columns hold dancing flames that illuminate copper tapestries hanging on the walls. Each tapestry bears the symbol of the fire cult. Just in front of a wide exit tunnel stands a dais with an altar atop it. To the north and south are smaller chambers attached to the shrine. An ornate privacy screen blocks the view to the north. The southern room is circular and lavishly decorated. Appears to be empty.
Can I send Bims up to take a peek at the northwest corridor there?
Here?
Yep. What do you see, boy?
As you do that, I'm going to pull out 3 animals from my sack.
Yeah.
Start the
Party is starting.
menagerie.
Summon the zoo.
Bones.
Where are the wolves?
Oh, I love wolves.
8,
I didn't summon wolves. Like wolves, I start to be very disappointed by them. They start to be very useless.
Really?
I summon 8 wolves, like half of them die instantly. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but that pack tactics is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them one more shot. Like, do I have it memorized? I'm considering now. No, I don't even have it memorized.
I got a brown bear, a lion, and a rat.
Alright, I'm gonna walk forward into the room.
They're not
Oh, I'm
giant,
gonna search for
they're
traps. Can I search for
regular
traps?
size.
They're
Oh, yeah.
They're not large?
Traps.
Nope, they're just regular size.
Oh, okay.
We search for traps.
Okay, whoever wants to do that can do investigation or perception.
Oh, I'm lucky. I can reroll.
The brown bear is
Yeah.
large, and the lion is large. Sorry.
Causing me self-doubt here. Alright,
They're
you
not
guys...
giant. They're not giant, so is
No, but
large
these-
actually that big?
Yeah, these are 10-foot squares.
Oh, then the elemental is bigger than.
Well, they're roughly the same.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. There you go. Okay,
Wait.
Bim
It's okay.
sees a titanic cavern that's filled with a lake of gently undulating magma, and a rough, uneven causeway of natural rock leads out into the middle. And
I will communicate that to the rest of the group. There's a big cavern over there. Bims, return. Let's loot the shit out of this place. I searched this room up here behind the privacy screen for valuables.
Okay, you find a comfortable bed chamber here. Several pieces of suggestive art hang on the walls, and a number of risque sculptures of humans, tieflings, and other creatures in the throes of passion adorn side tables. In the middle sits a bed with plush covers and many pillows. An armoire stands against the side wall.
What's inside the armoire?
Is this a brothel? How does this room look?
You find an elixir of health inside the pocket of a robe hanging inside the armoire.
Looks like
Ooh.
we found a new party mansion.
In that part, you find colorful carpets and throw pillows are scattered across the floor, while a sumptuous feast is laid out on an obsidian table along with the far wall. It looks like this food has been laid out for over a day, just sitting here. And under it
is
is
someone
under
still
it is-
good?
That's up to your opinion.
Okay, I take a bite of the best looking piece of food.
It's definitely not fresh, but
Oh,
edible. Under the obsidian table is an ornate chest.
ooh.
A divan with finely woven clothed coverlets and a pillow sits along the north side. Small jets of flame that emerge from the walls at regular intervals light the place.
Well, I pick up the chest, the ornate chest. Can I open it? Is it open?
Yeah, you can open it. You find inside 750 gold pieces, a potion of speed,
Wow.
and a tin tube that when you open it has a scroll of immolation.
Ooh.
Fitting.
And
Fitting.
only EX is able to use that.
Well, naturally.
That's a pretty good one. 86.
So we distribute the treasure for 125 gold pieces each.
Oh yeah.
Which book is that one in? But
I guess if it's not in the player's handbook, it must be in. It's
Standard
this.
Arts?
No, it's this campaign's book basically. It's a spell special to this
okay.
campaign, so it's in the
Okay.
evil elemental evil player's companion.
Gotcha.
All right. So as you guys are searching this room, Bim sends back this message that he sees at the end of this causeway. He sees a giant glowing orb of fire that's hanging above a large stone structure. Are you guys gonna go and take a look for yourself?
Maybe we should all gather up as a group to examine this further. Not all at once.
What do you do, Kevin? What do you do?
Oh, what?
It's up to you now, Kevin.
It's all up to you.
Make a
Make
decision.
the right choice.
I jump
What
into
do
the
you
bed.
say?
I hide under the covers. What happened? Sorry.
Bim's relayed back to you that he could see at the end of this large causeway a giant orb of fire hanging in the air over a large piece of rock that's jutting out. And he says, he beckons you to come over and look.
Sounds like a boss fight. Yeah, sure, I'll come check it out.
Oh,
Well, I'll let
okay.
everyone else know.
We
I have
shouldn't.
a bad feeling about this. This is
Yeah.
perhaps the source of their power. These foolish fire cultists.
Well, keep scrolling.
Okay, so as you guys get to the mouth of this tunnel here and look yourself into this titanic cavern, you can see that the natural rock causeway leads out into the middle to a point where two crooked pillars of glassy black rock jut up on either side of a great altar of the same stone. Just beyond the altar, a gargantuan stone colossus rises from the lava to its waist, its head thrown back as if in agony. Tears of lava stream down its face, and lava wells from its gaping mouth. Above the colossus's head hovers a great orb of fire and light, a miniature sun with motes of fire and swirling around it. The ceiling is another 20 feet up and at least 100 feet overhead. Just trying to do...
I don't know about agony. I think that's more ecstasy. I think it's in a good place.
Oh
my God.
my god.
Well,
So that appears
That's-
to be just solid rock, and in front of it, you can see a person kind of standing just beyond just at the altar, and looking up. She's looking up at this large tornado of fire that is kind of billowing out of the lava, with a wicked skull-like face adorned to it. And you can see
Solid
that its gaze shifts to you guys as you stand here in the doorway here.
didn't we pass without trace thing? Well, probably not. Probably
The
forgot.
last 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not like we can continue to pass without trace indefinitely.
I think I'm gonna quaff my fire resistant potion now.
Yeah, I'm
Not
going
a terrible
to.
idea.
Sorry.
What's
an
elixir
hour.
of health? What does that
Pass
do?
without trace is an hour, not 10 minutes.
Elixir of health.
Well, it's okay. I
Oh.
mean, I have most of my spells. I
Yeah,
got.
I'm gonna drink my potion of fire resistance as well.
Just as a reminder, guys, each god boss that we fought, there was like a weapon that we had to like throw into the vortex that closed the vortex or something crazy, right? Like we didn't end up defeating the god. We just like were able
Okay.
to stop it by throwing the weapon or destroying the weapon or throwing it into the vortex or whatever.
Do we have any key weapons that anyone
I
remembers?
don't think we found anything. Not here.
Maybe the cultist lady has it.
Did we
only
search
thing we
everywhere?
found were the enchanted seeds from the druid's body, but I'm not sure that's related.
Hmm.
We searched this entire room, right? This whole place. There was nothing in there.
The weapon, I think, like it was the bow, and the bow was like on the guy who was summoning. Like I think the weapon was like used in the summoning or something.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well,
Well, everyone. Here, I'm gonna drink a potion of healing as well.
Maybe I should do that.
2d4 plus 2.
it's you looking at us like, we can't just
We
jangle.
poke our head in, it looks at us, and we all immediately go to our backpacks and just start drinking. Like,
You can see it looks
Some
at
like
you.
Skyrim shit.
It's glaring at you, and you can hear its voice kind of echoing throughout this huge cavern, and says, "Come forth and genuflect to Imix."
Genuflect? What does it mean?
It's a word that doesn't get used enough.
It's like bowing.
Uh,
It's bowing.
Sorry, what?
It's like bowing.
Good word.
Oh, Oh. That's a
Straight
cool.
from Aladdin.
Yeah.
That's a cool. Let's go genuflect.
And as he says this, the woman turns around. Now she turns and looks at you, and she's a red tiefling woman, and you can see that even from this distance she's got like kind of scars and burns on her. What do you guys do?
Well,
Let's talk with her.
Let's
She did invite us over to genuflect.
what's the sign that these guys do? Like this? No,
wasn't
that's the wrong
wasn't
one.
it that?
I think that's the old
One
one.
was like this.
Oh, it's like the clapping.
Yeah.
God's got this big
Like the
light.
fire.
It burns when I see. Right, guys?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I can go talk to her.
We're here to pay tribute. Totally.
Yeah, we're not zombies, but just like.
Well, we're just mindless, idiotic cultists who worship stupid
Oh
gods.
yeah, air elemental. Yeah, is this air elemental out of place in the zoo? Should they stay back?
We bring animal sacrifice with us. This bear and lion will please you. It is a magnificent beast.
Okay.
I do.
Make a deception check.
Deception. I don't know.
They are
Let's see.
magnificent beasts. I mean,
Yeah, it's not lying.
No, it's not lying.
It's definitely a
it's-
lion.
Oh!
can't hear Bob.
Inspiration, Bob.
Damn it.
Don't give him inspiration.
Stop giving it to the DM.
He'll use it against us.
Nah, he'll still do. There's nothing in.
Oh, you deceived the hell out of him.
Yep.
This is terrifying. This like face, eyeball, love him.
Yeah, that picture was that was really good.
Super cool.
All right. They. The woman here doesn't make any attempt to stop you as you come in and say that you're. As you give them the sign, it burns when I see you making the sign with your hand.
Nice. All right, everyone, continue.
And I tell the elemental to also make that sign, but it's the elemental hand.
We
This
bring
is-
sacrifices.
So as you guys enter into this chamber, I need
Oh,
you all
shit.
to make Constitution saving throws again, as the heat just takes it up another notch and is now like you're inside an oven, basically. Well, you're inside like a huge volcano, essentially.
Everyone get +2. Stand next to me.
Well, what is the range?
10.
10.
Oh, but we have fire resistance. Is that only for fire damage?
Bob,
Well,
can
that's if you
move,
fail.
Grage up to front there.
Do you get a +2, Tharhun, or is yours?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, elemental also needs to do that.
Yep.
Elemental Constitution saving. Ooh. Well.
Okay, so everyone passes, and even though it's swelteringly hot, and now you can feel yourself just caked with sweat and hard to breathe, you're managing to withstand it, and it's not really affecting you enough to worry about it. So as you get close, this woman
Don't sweat about it.
starts to speak, and then Imix kind of roars over her and says, I am the master here now. Come, submit to my holy fires.
Alright, let's move into submission position.
Mode.
Does anybody see any awesome artifacts?
Yeah, can we like perceive?
Vanifer, or this woman says, you fools, kneel before Imix. I have summoned him into this world, and now we shall burn away all the disbelievers. She gestures with a dagger as she says this.
Dagger, you say?
And where's this orb? Is it like floating in the air?
Oh, yes.
What kind of gesture does she make with this dagger? Like,
Pointy one.
I'm gonna murder each one of you and sacrifice you, or
Well, she wants us to pay tribute to this god of fire.
Not in a very specifically threatening way, but she's like pointing it to you, at you guys as she speaks.
well, that's extremely threatening. You just go around pointing daggers at people, like.
How did we destroy the previous weapons? What did we do? With the previous one, we tossed into an
We had
open.
to cast them into the fire.
So just
Or
toss
into
them in
the
the
portal.
lava? So we
No,
just
no,
Into
no.
the portal.
push this person into the lava?
There's a portal.
No.
Oh.
Don't push
Take
anything into the
weapon
lava.
and put it in the portal.
Yeah.
Where's the portal?
The fire.
Assume
the
lava
giant
kills
fire
nothing
elemental
here.
Says, you were told to kneel.
I will kneel.
I don't think the room's gonna kneel.
And as
I'm
he,
going to.
As he says that, his eyes kind of blaze, and 3 fire elementals lift out of the lava around him.
Oh
I'm
boy.
kneeling, my lord.
Good. My lord, you even followed it up with the. Whatever you call it, dressing someone.
I'm trying to cover for the whole team. The rest of you guys are standing around like idiots.
You were supposed to say, Your Grace.
I mean, I was just sweet talking this lady so I could get closer to her without having to walk into greatsword range. That was my only plan. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna
And we
convince her
all
to.
foolishly followed you and no longer have the advantage of range.
Could I try to steal the dagger with like a sleight of hand?
No, you can try to knock it out of her hand, but it's an attack action, and she opposes it with acrobatics or athletics, and then it like falls on the ground. Unless you have, like, there's a fighter ability that lets you disarm things in a different way. So the fire elementals get close, and Imix says, prepare to be purged by the spirit of Izana.
Okay, I think now it's
Why-
time
why
for the
we're
old sucker
kneeling?
punch greatsword
No, we're
right to this
kneeling.
lady. No,
This
we're
is-
just gonna
this is-
stab this
this
lady.
is
That's what's gonna
initiative.
happen.
So roll initiative.
Oh my.
Hit her with the stab.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum,
Time
bum,
to
bum,
stab.
bum.
It's your-
There's only one way this was gonna end.
It's true.
Borbs, do you have some way to roll for Grage? To get him in the turn order here?
Yes.
So So I really need to clarify if we need this dagger excessively.
Yes. It may be.
It's probably the only
Yeah,
way
yeah.
we can win the fight.
But what if I can do like send it to like this plane of antimatter or something. Destroy it.
Well, no, don't destroy it. We need it. But you
Oh,
could destroy
okay.
any of these elementals. They're gonna be a problem. I don't think we need them. I mean, if
Yeah,
you could
could you
banish this
banish
giant
them?
fire lord, that'd be great. But I doubt it's gonna work.
It's gonna
Oh, so basically,
infinite.
is this a god? I mean, can
Pretty
it just
much.
roll to resist anything and everything at will?
Probably.
We're gonna have like so many legendary resistances. It's gonna be ridiculous.
True.
Should they try to attack it at all? Or should they worry about elemental?
I don't think we fought the other gods at all.
Yeah, kill the ads. That's what I'm thinking.
You guys did
Yeah,
fight against the air demigod
Oh, did we?
briefly.
You guys win?
You were there.
Did we guys win?
We did, but I think we didn't like destroy the demigod through combat. We just threw the thing in the portal.
So you guys, Eric, just to get you caught up, you guys approach the altar with the giant inferno of fire elemental guy there, who told you that he was in charge now, describing himself as Imix. And you guys kind of pretended to be fire cultists, submitting yourself to the holy fires. And now the ruse is up as they are trying to purge you with holy fire, and you guys have decided that's where the ruse ends. So, Bryn, you're up first.
Okay, quick question here. So we got Imix, this giant god fire elemental. We've got 3 regular firemen elementals, and then we have this tiefling priestess lady.
She is in like studded leather and has her dagger out.
Okay. Not a fan of all this fire. Okay.
I think if we murder her and get the dagger, is the
Yeah.
portal open right now?
Yes,
I don't
the
think-
portal is up here.
Right.
Oh,
right.
okay, it's above that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's way over there. Okay.
I think we should try to murder her ASAP, get that dagger, toss it in the fire. Toss it in the portal.
I did not roll for the elemental.
Okay,
Issue.
go ahead.
7.
Okay,
Okay.
what does Bryn do?
I'm gonna use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the priestess in studded leather. I am then going to fire a sharpshooter shot with advantage because she hasn't taken a turn quite yet. So I got 19.
A 19, she casts shield.
Oh, as a reaction.
I counter it.
Okay,
I would save your counter though, because this is
Save it for the god of
Binge
fire
on.
we're about to.
No, I'm gonna counter that. I want her to take damage.
okay.
She's
Okay.
about to have a turn.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So we'll try and blast her as much as possible.
Fair point.
So she'll get 10 plus 10 plus 4 plus 4, 28.
Okay, so she cries out in pain as your arrow hits her.
Now, out of curiosity here, is she, because she's not really quite in a square, is she to the right square or like right there? Okay. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. I'll use my Hunter Conclave ability to fire at the god of fire.
Imix, yeah, go ahead.
See what this does.
Gotta piss it
Um,
off.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Sharpshooter shot. See where that lands. 24.
24 hits.
He'll take 20 piercing damage.
Oof.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Probably not much versus his 876 health.
Okay.
And then I will get the holy shit second attack going on Studded Leather Lady, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'll hit her with sharpshooter shot. 24.
24 on the girl hits.
All right, and that will do 23 plus 6 is 29 plus 4 is 33.
Jesus.
33 more damage to her. So what's 33 plus 28?
Okay, well, she is looking bloodied and injured now from your 2 arrows. Let's see.
61 damage.
You don't regret countering that spell. No.
Yeah, that worked. That worked pretty well. She took quite a beating there.
Plus, I think shield would have lasted for all of our attacks on her this turn. So.
I'm also gonna move back a little bit behind the menagerie of animals. This time we got a bear, a lion, and a rat.
Yep.
Go for the ankle bite with the rat. Could be that 1 damage that makes the difference.
Gotta go for it.
Okay, just reading what I'm gonna do here.
Yeah, it's your.
Not a good time.
Always my turn. He's gonna use like whatever nuclear weapon she's holding. Because she's probably only gonna get 1 turn. So.
What are we going to do with that dagger when we get it?
Hurl it
We're
in the
gonna
portal.
throw it in the portal.
Where does the portal lead to?
The end of the dagger.
No, I'm serious.
We don't really know.
We don't know.
You can make an
Oh,
Arcana check if you wish.
Follow it in.
I'm not good at Arcana, but I will try because I'm curious. Arcana.
You're pretty sure it leads to the plane of fire.
Plane of fire. Thank you. Okay, so it will go to the plane of fire.
All right,
Lovely.
this guy is going to, as a legendary action at the end of Bryn's turn, he's going to. He's going to.
Isn't it she?
No, it's Imix. This is the fire elemental.
Oh, this is the fire elemental. Okay.
Yeah. So he's going to fix his fiery gaze on you, Bryn, since you attacked him. Make a Constitution saving throw. As you feel the air around you start to heat up.
Ooh.
I'm gonna use a luck point on that particular roll. Ooh, I'm nowhere near Tharhun.
All right, so you feel the air around you get suddenly extremely hot, and you guys see as Bryn just bursts into flames, and Bryn takes 70 fire damage.
70?
70 damage?
Yeah.
Do you have resistance?
Did you drink your potion?
I don't have a potion.
You didn't get a potion of fire resistance?
There
Didn't
weren't
have-
a bunch.
There were.
No, there was only like 3 or something.
There wasn't enough to go around.
And you catch on fire. So at the start of your next turn, you're gonna take more fire damage.
Not for long, because I'm gonna be dead.
Wow.
Is it like the just for my own curiosity, and you don't necessarily have to answer this? Is the ongoing fire damage as like brutally devastating as the initial hit, or does it taper off a little bit?
it tapers off significantly.
Okay. Because 70's 70% of my health, so.
Okay. The leader of the fire cult, at least before she called Imix into the scene, while you guys rested. She casts. She's gonna cast Wall of Fire.
Oof.
Thick as a wall of fire?
Yeah, this is brutal. It's gonna get all of us.
Yeah, like we're on this like penis peninsula that's gonna be lit up.
Oh, Penis Peninsula.
So 10,
Wow.
20, 30, 40. Alright, so Eikooc and Bryn and the rat are outside of this, but everyone else inside this 3-walled square there needs to do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Can't catch me with your.
I think on a critical dex saving throw, even if the spell says that you should take half, you should be absolved of any damage.
Here, here.
Definitely not. Alright, so none of y'all are close enough to get Tharhun's bonus. Which means... Oh, Eikooc, you didn't need to roll it. You're outside.
I did the lion and
it's
the
for
brown
lion.
bear.
Okay. Okay, well, let's see who passes. Ashbark passes the 17.
Oh no, I rolled a 13.
Great.
The elemental rolled a
Elemental. Okay.
5.
Okay, so the air elemental, passes, and so basically what you needed to get was a 16. So if you got lower than 16, then you take 19 fire damage or 18 fire damage. If you pass, you take 9.
Oof.
Okay.
Do I want to? Yes. I get resistance.
All right. On initiative count 20, the cultist leader takes a lair action and Misty steps, perching on this rock out, surrounded by lava, in a defensive crouch.
Well, that's annoying.
You're up, Ashbark.
And 20. Would it be possible for me to run here and jump to make a touch spell attack?
You have like
Where
a
are you
whip
going
that would
against
pull
that?
her back.
I have
Yeah, what
a
about
whip,
the thorn whip?
but I want make her to be out of the game if I touch her.
But
So-
we need to get the dagger from her. We don't want to send her to another dimension
No,
while
look,
she's having
that's
the
what I
dagger.
asked. You want to toss a dagger into this portal? The portal goes to the plane of fire. I can just send her to the plane of fire with the dagger.
Does it matter which way it gets there?
Yeah, front door, back door, top cheese.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
One way
sounds
into the
possible.
fireplace or the other. Good idea. Circumvent having to go through the portal.
Yeah, and she seems to do some lair actions and like I don't like her.
Well, if you're gonna do a jumping touch attack, I think I'd have to impose disadvantage.
Fair
And
enough.
there's nowhere for
But
you to
wouldn't
really
wouldn't
land.
he jump and then
He-
touch?
You're jumping into
Wouldn't-
lava.
It's like a
If there's nowhere to land, wouldn't the touch attack be better because he's just like ah, like as he leaps across and tries to grab onto something, and she's the only thing there.
I don't care. Like I just am tossing recklessly because I still have water walk, so I'll get resistance and fire. And next turn I'll just become an elemental, and I'll be like, be safe. So I'm not worried that much about lava. I just want to toss myself, like there is no tomorrow.
Like a tackle attack.
Yeah, tackle attack.
Tackle touch attack.
I can smell touch attack.
Could very well be the end, so well played.
well, it's up to you, Ashbark.
Yeah, I mean, let's try. It depends what I have to roll. You said with disadvantage if I do that.
And just
Uh.
running through the firewall, you take 18 fire damage.
Oh, but I'm just stepping out.
Oh, you're running through it.
Oh, fine. 18, but I have, let me see. At the start of my next turn, the absorb elements, I think. Not on the, until the start. Okay, so I don't have absorb element. Okay, so, I definitely will step out because I don't like this fire. So you said, 19?
18.
18? Bam. I really want her. I can also Thorn Whip her, but then the dagger
And do
is
you
into
have enough?
lava.
And do you have enough speed? That's the other thing.
Yeah, Halfling legs. I have 25 speed with my Halfling legs.
And your jump is incorporated in your speed.
20. Yeah. So I might not have this. Damn it! It's safe for my spell, which I'll probably never use. Okay, so change of plans. We need what she's holding.
Whip.
Pull her
Get
back,
over
the
here.
Tharhun can hit her too. Like,
Well, if we pull her, she can fall into the lava, and then we have to dive into the lava to get the dagger.
Oh, does it say how far it pulls her?
Uh,
Does it not pull
But
far enough? Definitely
Yeah,
measure that up.
if I would pull her with the Thorn Whip, would she land on the other side?
Would she like jump over this little bit of lava and onto the rock? Is that what you're
Yeah.
asking?
Yeah. If I, for example, from here, if she would get like here, if it's 10 feet.
If that's what you were gonna try to do, then I would say probably make it go to an athletic check, perhaps.
Well, okay, so I'm going to do this. It's more sure, and I want her out of combat for now because I don't like her. I'm going to cast our elementals people. Guess I cannot hold person. I'll hold person on her. Yeah, I'll cast hold person.
Okay.
Bam.
She counterspells.
Really?
What level is hold person?
Level 2.
Two?
Level
Yeah.
2.
Okay, but now she's used her reaction, so
Yeah, so I used my action. So as
it's
my
the longest turn ever.
it's not. You guys had longer turns. Hey,
it's true.
I don't comment. I time sometimes, and you guys take ages. But as my bonus, I don't turn into elemental. I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kelnozz, is that?
So what I was gonna do, it just I can make her dance, or I could try to make Mr. Fire God dance. I'm not sure.
Don't worry about him. He's got like a million legendary resistances. She probably
Okay.
has too. But
Well, she did just counterspell as a reaction,
yeah,
so she should not have another reaction, right?
she's got lair abilities and things. But it's still worth a shot.
Yeah.
You can make her dance.
That's
It
on
actually
her.
gives me a chance to disintegrate her.
Oh
Alright.
yeah, our ultimate wombo combo.
She. Let's see. I guess I don't have to do that first. Let's see. So what's the thing?
It's a level 6 spell.
What's the saving throw?
Instant dance.
Oh yeah, no saving throw.
No saving
Oh,
throw.
so legendary resistance doesn't even matter,
Oh wow!
right?
Even better.
Okay, so she starts dancing. She starts dancing on this rock.
What kind of dance? What's your style?
It's like I'm trying to remember the guy from Bel Air, like the Charleston, No,
Oh,
What was that guy's
okay.
name?
Carlton? Carlton?
Carlton.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, bonus action. Bardic Inspiration to Tharhun. He's coming up next. And I'm just gonna stay. Do I get burned only if I go through the fire, right? Like I can stand next to it?
No, if you end your turn, you're also gonna get damage.
So what if
you're
I move
in
back
this
like here?
You're
no, you gotta get out of this area. You see
Oh,
the-
I'm
the
like, this
three-
whole area is on fire. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I will step through the fire then and get out of this.
Okay, so you take 18 fire damage.
18 fire damage. I drank my potion of fire resistance, so I'll take 9 fire damage.
Okay, roll a Constitution saving throw.
I'm sure I've asked
Constitution.
this before. Is drinking a potion a bonus action or is it a physical?
If it's a health potion, it's a bonus action. If it's a
It's like
cool
invisibility.
potion,
Or something.
yeah.
Like it-
Okay, so even with the +2, your saving throw fails, and she stops dancing.
Wait, what? Oh,
Oh my god!
Still a maintenance spell.
right. Is it Constitution? I mean, is it concentration?
Yeah.
It is.
So frustrating.
Should I have just stayed in the fire? When does the fire
No,
burn me?
No, because it was gonna hurt you anyway.
You
You
know
should
what?
go
You
in
could
there
have
first and
stepped
then
through
do
and
it.
done it. So let's do that. Do that.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
like step through, take the damage, and then cast a spell.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bob.
No problem. She's already nixed a couple things, so we don't have to be strict on this.
And I'll stand next to Tharhun for safety.
I just have to say, I'm concentrating on the elemental. I should also have taken concentration saving throws.
Well, if you want to go ahead and do that now, that'd be okay.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pass. Because I have advantage on that.
Okay. Alright, so Tharhun, go ahead with your turn.
Well, the issue is I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this lady. There's only one thing I can do, but it's not useful really. Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll attack this demigod.
Dancing, so you've got like, you know, advantage on attacks and stuff.
No, I can't get over to her is the whole problem.
Don't you have Misty Step too?
You're pretty good at the bow, even though you aren't a.
It does no damage. It's like, it's only for situations where it doesn't matter. So I think I'm just going to attack this. It's the only thing in reach. So, might as well.
Cleave him in twine. One
Leave
shot.
him in twine.
Actually,
Here
it's
we
kind
go.
of pointless. He's going to be too invulnerable.
500 damage this turn from Scott. Nothing
You know what
but
I'm-
crit.
I should give us a buff instead. I should do something like that actually helps us a little bit at least.
What about your bless? Wouldn't that?
Yeah, that I could do that. All right. I am blessed. Kelnozz, you can be blessed.
Yeah.
How many creatures?
feel
3
blessed.
creatures. And I can always forget your name.
Fine.
It's not coming to me.
That's
Grage?
definitely not the name.
Not Grage.
Ashbark.
Ashbark, that's it.
Ayo.
You're also blessed.
I was born blessed.
Well, you're even more blessed now.
What does blessed do again? Wait, yeah, here.
1d4.
Oh.
Rolls and saving throws.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
that's easy.
Okay. Unless you want to move, then Grage is up.
Okay, can I shoot an arrow through the firewall?
Yes.
Okay. And what's this demon's status like? Bloodied or?
She is bloodied. Yeah, she's terribly wounded from Bryn's arrows.
Do we want her to die on that rock, or do we have plans to like try and get her off first?
We just
You
want her
can
to
get-
die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we got-
death is good.
We'll deal with the next step after.
Keep in mind your attacks on her are gonna have advantage.
Good, thank you. Okay, so Grage cocks the bow as hard as you can, and lets loose.
Really good.
Oof, 24 is going to be a hit.
Humanoid?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Face. Does it again.
Hit again.
3. Plus another 2. Alright, 2.
Alright, so your arrows catch her and she winces in pain again. More blood coming from her wounds. She still looks like she has enough spirit in her and stays firmly on the rock.
Damn spirit.
That's-
That's about it for me. I grimace and wait for this terrifying creature to do its next move. I space out a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say. I
don't-
guess the Eikooc hasn't had a turn, but for the most part, we're just clustered.
Just a little bit.
Alright, so Imix here is definitely going to cause some damage. So at the start of its turn, each creature within 10 feet of him takes fire damage. So Tharhun, Kelnozz, Grage,
Is that 5?
take 17 fire damage.
Oh my god.
Just automatically, no saving throw or anything. Just
Yeah,
get burned.
and your flammable clothes burst into flames. Now we do need you to make that saving throw, Kelnozz.
Easy
And
peasy.
Tharhun, for that matter.
16.
okay, so yeah, you took.
You can also
17
add
damage, so yeah,
1d4 if
good.
you need.
Oh, you're right. I have blessed.
You don't need
Do
it.
I still pass? Okay.
You don't need. You're only looking at 10 here. So okay, perfect. All right. And you can see him churn with rage, and he is essentially casting a spell here as huge clouds of fire start erupting around him.
Oh
And he
boy.
casts Firestorm.
Oh no, that's a bad spell.
10
Whoops.
10-foot cubes.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a bad spell.
I don't know. 3 1s though. It's bad, but it could have been worse.
No, I don't think I'm supposed to roll on that. I just clicked the 7d10.
We'll go with Kevin's roll.
We'll go with Kevin's roll.
All agreed? All
Up to
opposed?
10-foot cubes, which you can arrange as you wish. Ugh.
You can't make them overlap, right? Because that would just be too much.
No, but they do have to face each other. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sweet Jesus.
Now the one that's touching the fire elemental lady or the priestess, is she gonna take fire damage? Or
She's
she
immune to fire.
I'm gonna be so immune to fire.
Yeah,
Okay.
gotta
The
try.
leader of the fire cult.
Imagine being immune to any burns. Touching a frying pan with your bare hand, just for show.
Internet meme burn.
Okay, well, everyone's affected by this. Okay, so everyone needs to make saving throw, dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
With oh no, some
I'm
people
gonna
have
do a little
bless.
bless.
Don't forget about your.
I have a +2. Oh, I have a bless. How does Oh man, 1d4 will not save. But I have +1d4 +4 from Tharhun.
That's true.
D4 +4. I have 10
That's pretty
on my
good.
dex save. Yeah.
Be pretty good.
Might be enough. I don't know.
So, this is fine.
Okay, we want
Guy is destructive.
20 or higher.
Oh, I gotta roll my thing. Okay, I need at least. Well, no, I have to get one. So.
Jesus.
Yeah.
20 or higher? My god.
Nyber, you could do it with your D. Yeah, you're +2 actually. You've
I got it. I got it already.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so if you got 20 or higher, you're taking 26 fire damage. If you passed, then you take half.
I'm gonna use a spell slot and cast this thing to take 13 damage. Oh god. To absorb. Ugh, my health. But
Right,
being
right.
an elemental is so useless now.
Wait, don't you have some sort of fire resistance too?
I do, but I really want to spend my actions not making me immune to everything, but to kill this thing. I can make myself immune to fire, but that will not help us.
And he's just gonna shift over here and get in the middle of you guys.
Oh, yo! Never mind. Never mind. That's that.
Does my evasion work on that spell?
Yes. Yeah.
Did I take half? 26?
13?
Yeah, it was 26, so you would take 13, but with evasion, I believe you take none.
I
Oh, you failed.
failed.
You failed. Yeah. So what does it say?
Half damage on fail.
Ah. Okay. Yeah. So take half their damage, please.
That's cool. I like that.
13.
Okay. Eikooc, you're up. The fire god is getting closer.
Da-na. Da-na.
Oh my god.
This is right before all the fire elementals just come and sit on us.
3 fireballs in a row.
I thought I knew what I was gonna do, but now things are going a little bit worse.
Could you disintegrate the god?
No, very unlikely. I think I'm gonna go for the disintegrate on the tiefling, even though I know she's probably got unbelievable dex, and even with disadvantage.
She's dancing though.
Yeah, she's just got disadvantage. It's like Ryan's, it's like Ryan's
Evasion.
evasion or whatever, but like still unbelievable dex. My other option is to throw like a lightning bolt at her or something like that.
She's already wounded.
Yeah, she's
hurt.
Yeah.
All right, well maybe I'll do lightning bolt then. I'll do a higher level spell, lightning bolt. Okay, that's what I'll do.
That's a dex save, right?
It is also going to be a dex save,
Okay, cool.
but at least she could take half damage on it.
Is it disintegrate? If you save it, it does nothing?
Yeah, like disintegrate's like an all or nothing. All right, I'm gonna cast a lightning bolt towards her at level 5.
Okay, so Imix and this fire elemental, I think, are going to get caught in the blast. So I'll start with
Yeah.
the fire elemental. So it takes 30 lightning damage.
39.
Oh, 39, yeah, okay. Okay, Imix is rolling with advantage.
Plus 13.
And takes, what is 39 divided by 2?
So her AC is
19.
23. Her AC is 23. That is
What?
disgusting. I know. I'm just wondering, like, her if she has plus 13 dexterity save, that means like her AC is also like.
That's the god, Imix.
Oh.
And that's not 100% how it works either, but...
Oh.
Because it's like maxes, I mean, anyway. You'll figure out the DC, it's not too huge. Alright, and now her. So she gets disadvantage on this because she's dancing.
That's not. Yeah.
There we go.
So 39 damage. Her body is racked in lightning, and her body crumples to this rock and goes limp. And
All right.
you can
You guys know what you need to do.
Where did I have it?
Is the dagger still on her body? Where she fell?
Yes, I had a dagger. Now I can't find it. I deleted it by accident.
It's gone into the void. Well done.
We win.
Okay.
Never to retrieve the dagger that you needed.
Oh
What a
god.
shame.
No.
Are there any reactions from the other creatures?
Just hold on. I'm gonna bring this dagger back just so you guys know what it is. So the dagger is kind of like in her hand, very loosely.
Oh yeah, there it is.
And I'm going to.
No response from the other creatures at this point. But
There can be many points.
Holy crap! It is raining like crazy up there.
Yeah, storm's blowing through.
you know what? Imix is going to take a legendary action at the end
Oh, God.
of Eok's turn here, assuming Eok is done. And
It depends on what you're gonna say.
Let's stall him out.
Yeah, I'm done.
okay, well, it is going to kind of momentarily flicker out before flickering again back over here using a teleport.
Oh
What?
my god.
No.
Counterspell.
Unacceptable.
Counterspell. Can I counterspell?
It's technically not a spell.
Yeah.
It's an action. So I'm going to say no. It's like a spell-like ability, which can't be counterspelled.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Okay, now it is the Fire Elemental's turn. They're just going to swarm to the nearest people.
Oh, this does not bode well for us.
Now, when a fire elemental and an air elemental come together, do they like create this like swirling vortex of?
They create this.
Basically a fire tornado at that point. No.
We'll find out.
Or tear into the space-time continuum?
Okay, so this Fire Elemental zooms up to Grage and just flares around you, igniting some of your clothes, already burning clothes on fire. You take 5 fire damage from just that. And then it's going to try and reach out with 2 touch attacks to
Oh god.
further lash you with its flames.
Whoa.
It misses.
Do you have evade again? Evasion?
Not for touches.
So you take,
Can't evade that touch.
you take 15 fire damage.
Ouch.
And it's going to try again. this time missing. This other one is going to try the same thing on the air elemental. So it takes 5 damage just from the touch. And then 14. 14 is a miss, 19 is a hit. So the air elemental takes 10 fire damage. And
Oh, shit.
lastly, this one is going to come up here and try and... Oh, it's going to, like, fly into the space. Where was it? It was here, right? It's got 50 feet. So it's just going to zoom around through you guys, setting you guys all on fire. So all three of you take 5 fire damage. And then it settles here and is going to lash out at the spellcaster who had just enchanted the fire cult leader. So Kelnozz, miss. Second attack. Probably.
That's a hit.
Oh, okay. So take 10 fire damage.
I'm getting pretty low, boys.
Now it is the air elemental's turn.
Did you decrease the elemental's health?
Yes, it did. Sorry.
I did as well.
Oh,
No, it's okay.
it only took 15 damage total.
Well, I forgot. It's okay. It's expendable, this thing. So, the air elemental is on a mission. Carelessly, excuse me, it's going to do this. This is 10, 20. I think it can fly 90. 10, 20, it provokes attacks of opportunity from this fire creature if it wants to take it.
Yeah, it will. It will try.
Oh, it hits.
So 10 fire damage.
Minus 10. 60. Oh. Okay, at the 20, 30. And can the elemental, like, grab the dagger as it flies by and continue flying up?
Yes.
Okay. The elemental will grab the dagger as it's zooming past, provoking more attacks of opportunity from this guy. If that guy chooses to take its reaction.
Yeah, I guess it will. Oh, which one is this? Are we doing
I-
here? That one? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it'll
So
lash
it-
out as you try and fly by. Okay, another
What
10
is
damage.
the rolls? Okay, that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and this thing, I don't know, I don't know if it can take reactions on legendary actions and attacks of opportunity.
It can. Okay, so I'm just gonna point out, have you figured out the right health for that air elemental?
Yes, it started with 90. Now it has 50.
Okay, so I'm just gonna point out, if you use dash, it's gonna definitely get all the way to that portal.
Yes.
Right? But this guy's gonna lash out at you first.
You definitely didn't have to walk past that second elemental.
Well, I mean, I had to, yeah. I could have avoided, yeah.
That air elemental takes 18 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And 18 fire damage.
So that's 9 bludgeoning damage and 18 fire
it
damage.
counts as magical.
Ooh, okay, so 9 damage. Okay. Yeah, elemental is like just a puff of smoke now, carrying a dagger around as it flies, because the goal is to get the dagger and fly into the portal, or just fly into the portal with the dagger.
That really does?
Yeah, so it's out of range, it's beaten up, and it continues to fly into the flaming sunset portal thing.
Alright, so even though these fire elementals are lashing out at it and burning away at its air body, it manages to scoop up this dagger and, resisting all of this fire, just fly right into the huge fiery orb, where you see like a quick white flare, and the portal then starts to implode, and as it implodes, you can see all the fire elementals kind of being sucked towards the portal, drawn in, and Imix seems to struggle against it for a few moments before roaring with rage and saying, I will return and burn everything you know to the ground, before being sucked into the portal, and the portal closing back and winking out of existence.
That air elemental is kind of our hero.
MVP.
Are you guys digging this air?
This air rules.
Inspiration. Kevin.
Yeah, it isn't you.
We should start some sort of air cult to bring it back.
I tried to do, and it was so close, but they looked through my ruse, which wasn't a ruse. I wanted to start a cult. Will you guys be a part of my cult? Can I start a cult with you?
Don't tell
I
Tharhun.
thought we were a cult. It's the cult
Yeah.
of the Dragon.
Alright.
It's not a cult if it's a true god. Only then are we disciples of justice, not in a cult.
I have 6 hit points left.
Oh,
Like,
You'll be
Kevin.
fine. I slap you.
I passed out.
I approach Kevin and put my hand on your shoulder and slowly move it lower and lower and lower until
Yeah.
I cast heal on you, and I heal you for 70 hit points.
Oh my god.
70 hit points?
Heal
What kind of a
much.
heal is this?
Where was that when Bryn got set on fire?
yeah, really.
I'm over here with a whopping 8 health at the back of the crowd.
Well, you're far away, and this is a touch spell, I think.
It also
Wow.
ends blindness, deafness, disease.
You have the magic touch, Ashbark.
Nice.
That's what they say.
Well, I'm feeling a lot more healthy now.
Sorry, Ashbark, you have to drag your ass back to the mansion. Or not Ashbark, Bryn. Bryn,
Yeah.
stumble your way back to the mansion.
I'll carry him on my back.
I have other heals. I mean,
Here's
okay,
Other heals on myself. I've got some heals that I can
here,
throw
everybody
down.
they have 16 hit points. That's not a lot.
Alright,
That's
so
about
as
it,
you
yo.
guys, as a calmness kind of falls over the cavern, you can see big chunks of the stone colossus start to break off and fall into the lava. And Ashbark, you can feel like the elemental disbalance here kind of seems to have ceased.
I brushed the dust off my shoulder. Yeah. Job is done. Good job, guys.
Alright, and we will end off the night there.
Nice.
Ooh.